So look where we've come and look where we're going. We have talked many, many times about writing and solving proportions to solve problems, right? I can use proportions to identify similar polygons. What does similar mean? Corresponding angles are congruent, corresponding sides are proportional. I can use theorems involving similarity about triangles. That's what we've been talking about with angle, and we're going to continue it today. So if you notice, this is our last objective for this chapter. So in other words, we're going to have a chapter test coming up. So we're going to wrap up side, side, side today, probably side, angle, side tomorrow. I'd like to review some with you and quiz on it, and then we'll review some more and we'll take a test over chapter 6. And that'll wrap things up. So today, the front side, 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 is the front side of your note sheet. We'll do the back side tomorrow. Here's what the side, side, side theorem says. You don't have this on your paper, just watch and listen for a second. Side, side, side theorem says this. If corresponding side lengths of two triangles are proportional, then the triangles are similar. So if we go through and we check all three sets of sides, they're all proportional, we're like, oh, yep, those triangles are similar. What do we call something that looks like this? Remember what we call this? This is a statement of proportionality. Statement of proportionality, right? You guys have seen that before. So here's what we're going to do. It says, is either triangle DEF or GHJ similar to this first triangle, which is triangle ABC? I want to know, are these similar? And then I want to know, are those two similar? So the first one, ABC and DEF, are these similar? So what we need to do is we need to check the corresponding sides. And in order to do that, I need to label them. We have the shortest side is 8, the medium side is 12, and 16 is the longest side, right? Small, medium, and large. And then we have the shortest side here, the medium length here, and the longest side there. Same with the third one. My small, my medium, and my large, the longest one. If I can get that set up first, it makes things go a lot quicker. So now when I'm looking at these first two triangles, what are my shortest sides that I'm going to compare? 8 compares to 6. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to draw my arrow just so that I don't forget what I'm doing. I have 8 corresponds to 6, and how does it simplify? 4/3. Yep, 4/3. Check the longest sides. Here the longest side is 16. Here it's 12, so I'm going to go 16/12 again. Divide them both by 4, and we get 4/3. The remaining side, my medium and my medium, I have 12 and 9. 12 to 9, divide them both by 3, gives us 4/3. What do you see? They're all the same. So what do we know? The sides are all proportional. They're similar. What do I call this? This is called my, what's SF? Your scale factor. That's your scale factor. So are they similar? We say yes. And if it says explain, if it says how do you know, we just check 3 sets of sides. This is by side, side, side. Cool? That's it. Now it says triangle ABC and triangle GHF. I look at this one, I look at this one, and I want to know, are they similar? The shortest side to the shortest side. I have 8 to 8. Simplifies 1 to 1. Leave it in a ratio of 1 to 1. Longest side, 16 to 16. 1 to 1. Medium side, 12 to 10. Uh-oh. Does that simplify 1 to 1? Doesn't work. Are they similar? No. Once 1 doesn't work, we don't go any further. How about here? Find the value of x that makes triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. I want to know, what does x have to be in order for them to be similar? Would we like to look at this x or this one? This one? Which one would be easier for you to work with? Maybe the top one. It doesn't matter which one you do, it'll still come out. But I think this one's going to be a little less work for us. What does x minus 1 correspond to? 18. So I have x minus 1 corresponds to 18. And And what else? 4 and 12. I could have said 8 over 3x plus 1, but then it gets really messy and we get into algebra 2 stuff and it's a little tough. But you could, I mean, if you knew how to do that. Cross multiply, solve it. 18 times 4, 72. I have an x minus 1, so don't forget your parentheses around it because of that plus or minus. And multiply here. We have 12 times your x minus 1. Distribute. Add your 12. 84 equals 12x. We divide. X is 7. If I take my 7 and plug it back in, look what happens here. What's 7 minus 1? 6. So does this make sense? If I go 6 times 3, that gives me 18. And check here, 8 times 3 should give us 24. What happens when I plug in a 7? 7 plus 1 is 8. Does 3 times 8 give us 24? Yeah, it works. They're all proportional. How about here? It says which of the 3 triangles are similar? So here's where it takes a little bit more work, but they work the exact same way every single time. I'm like, are these similar? Are these similar? And then are those last 2 similar? So first thing I would say is label your small, your medium, and your long sides. Your shortest, your medium, and your longest. Shortest, medium, and your longest. Label your sides and then we can go from there. And this is what I would suggest. If you set these problems up of what are we going to do, because we want to know are they all 3 similar or which ones are similar. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to say a triangle. I'm going to go small to medium to the largest side. L, M, N. Is that similar to, I'm going to look at the smallest side, the medium side, and then the longest, S, R, T. And in a sense, if this is true, I already wrote my similarity statement. And then look at these 2. Is this one similar to this one? My small, my medium, and then my largest side, Y, Z, X. So what was it? Triangle LMN similar to triangle YZX. Oh, it does, doesn't it? And similar. Like that? Better? I did the first one and the second one, the first one and the third one, now these last 2. Triangle SRT similar to triangle YZX. You can do this. Easy peasy. Check the first 2. Short and short. 20 over 24. How's it simplify? Type it in your calculator. 20 divided by 24. Math, fraction. 10 over 12. 5 over 6. Check your medium. 24 and 30. $12 to $15. Divide them both by 3. Uh-oh. Does it work? I ran into a problem. Those are not similar. So I say, no, those are not similar. Right? Okay. Now look at these 2. LMN and YZX. Are those similar? Short? Short. 20 to 30. Cross off those zeros as 2 to 3. Medium? Medium. 24 to 36. Divide by 12, divide by 12. We get 2/3 here. And your third set, long and long. The longest side is 26, the longest side here is 39. Divide them both by 13. This one gives us 2 to 3. Are those similar? Yeah, so this similarity statement, I say, yes, that's true. How do I know? We just did side, side, side. We checked all 3 sets of sides. Look at the last one. SRT and YZX. SRT, YZX. Check these two. Short and short. 24 and 30. 12 and 15. 4/5. Check your medium. 30 and 36. 15 to 18. Divide them both by 3. 5, 6. Does that one work? No, that one doesn't work either. So the only 2 that are similar are these 2 right here. You have to check all your sets of pairs, right?